sublime, 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 sublime.
How's everyone doing? Today we'll be reviewing Hell or High Watermelon beer from 21st Amendment Brewery from San Francisco, California. And it's a really nice design for the can as well. And I've heard a lot of great things about this beer. I've heard a lot of people recommending this to me, and I've also heard that this was the #1 summer beer. So I figured I would definitely give it a shot. With all those rave reviews, why not? Especially voted #1 summer beer. And there's Lady Liberty right there sitting on the Golden Gate Bridge. Very cool. And I really love the artwork for their beers as well. I know they have different kind of artwork for every one of their beers that's by the same artist. And I think that looks fantastic and very fitting for their brewery, 21st Amendment Brewery. And this is a wheat beer fermented with watermelon concentrate with added watermelon juice. And it's 4.9 alcohol by volume. And this is a seasonal release for the summer. And I hope this tastes as good as the display for it is, and as good as everything I've heard for it as well. Let's go ahead and open this up. And I've got my handy dandy Stress Factory Comedy Club glass right there. Let's go ahead and pour it. Really light yellow, very pale, almost translucent, about a finger of head. It's kind of dissipating quickly. All right, let's go ahead and smell it. A little bit of yeast, some floral scents, faint watermelon. But let's go ahead and taste it. Cheers. Very light. You get that wheat flavor. It is a wheat beer, of course. It's a very faint watermelon as well. It's not a full-on strong watermelon sweetness like I was expecting. Very light sweetness to it. It's more like a watermelon rind. The flavor of the watermelon rind, where it's kind of, a little bit lighter. It's definitely light-bodied, light carbonation. I was expecting a little bit more carbonation. It is a little thin. It is a little watery. Has a little bit of an artificial watermelon taste to it as well, honestly. It kind of tastes like a Bud Light that somebody dropped a watermelon Jolly Rancher into. That's what it tastes like. Not much flavor or body, no real hops to speak of, not a lot of malt flavor either. The slight watermelon taste doesn't really mix well with the wheat beer in my opinion, not in this case right here. Very watered down, very lackluster mouthfeel. I'm honestly disappointed by this. I heard so many great things. I was expecting to be blown away by it, and this is a below average beer in my opinion, even by summer beer standards. This is not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting some kind of taste, some kind of flavor, something that, will make me want to keep drinking this beer. I don't even want to finish drinking this beer. I would much rather have the Beast, Milwaukee's Best, or PBR, or Bud Light than something like this. I mean, I couldn't recommend drinking this unless there was nothing else left in your fridge, your sink is broken, and you're dying of dehydration. That would be really the only time I would recommend trying this out. Or if you like really fruity beers, I'd say go for it then. If you like light beers, alright, this might be more geared towards you. But for people that are really looking for a good summer beer, I could not recommend this. I'm shocked that this is rated #1 summer beer. I'm shocked so many people recommended this to me. I'm shocked that when I have checked out some reviews, I've heard people say this was refreshing, it's a great summer beer, it's a great beer, you can drink it all year round. You must be crazy, because that just really blows me away, because this is just so watery, so thin. There's just nothing here. There's not a lot of flavor. There's really not much going on, period. I mean, if you like really watered down beer with artificial watermelon flavor, then okay, go for it. Not much flavor or body, a little bit dry on the finish. There are some citrus and floral notes, very light, mild watermelon flavor again. Mild is the best way to put this. I feel like the wheat and watermelon are both muted here. It's below average in my opinion. I could not recommend this. There's just not a lot going on here. I mean, the best thing about this is the display, the artwork on the can. That is really the best thing about this. It's eye-catching. It's great design there. People will want to check it out. The name is neat. It's a cool look to it. I'm shocked by all the praise I've heard from this. Honestly, I would give this a 3 out of 10. I think it's far below average. There's not much flavor. There's muted taste for the wheat and the watermelon. And there's really nothing going on here. Shocking, the reviews that I've heard for this one. And if there's other people watching this, if you liked it, that's fair. But also, let me know what other summer beers you think I should try and you know, give a fair chance for. Obviously, I would like something with a little bit more body, a little bit more flavor. I think there's just not a lot going on here, and that's just a big drawback. It tastes like a really watered down light beer with artificial watermelon flavor. Somehow there's a lot of hype and propaganda around this beer, and it's, you know, been voted best summer beer and tons of great reviews for it, and I just don't see it. I think a lot of people are just kind of copping out and saying, oh, it's refreshing. So is water. I mean, you have to have something here. You have to have some kind of flavor, something to go on, something to make you actually want to buy the beer or try the beer besides, oh, it's refreshing on a hot day. You know, so's soda, so's water, anything, you know? Come on, give me something here. And I know I'm in the minority for my feeling towards this beer, since I've heard nothing but high praise and rave reviews for this beer, but that's okay. I'm here to give my opinion on it, and that's what I'm doing. But if you've tried Hell or High Watermelon beer, definitely let me know what you think of it. Leave me a comment or video response down below. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.
Sublime.